I'm gonna dox myself because I'm moving, but I've lived near Meridian Hill Park in DC for almost 2 years now, and the water's never been in the pond there. This has never happened before. I was always too afraid to come here because of the homeless people, but they're all gone. And it seriously looks like Paris. I mean, I've never seen this many people out here. I mean, look, everyone is enjoying it. Everybody. A year ago, Trump said he was gonna clean up DC, and he did. It is clean, it's calm, it's quiet, except for the Chipotle down in Navy Yard, apparently this weekend, but I wasn't there for that. The homeless are out. The birds are chirping. The water is in. The ponds. The fountains are working. Thank you, Mr. This is the benefit of having a construction man as your president.
No, it's not a mirage, and your eyes aren't fooling you. Yes, the fountains at Malcolm X Park are flowing.
This is my first day seeing it with water actually working. It looks so beautiful. I didn't even realize that much water area could exist.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Just the thought of it, you know, being remodeled is a great pleasure to, I guess, for the community, the whole community.
I've forgotten how beautiful it was. It's so refreshing.
I come here all the time. You know, it's never been as nice as it is now, but yeah, I mean, it's a gorgeous park.
Have you seen it with water before?
It's always been just like empty. It's like for skaters. I was talking to my friend here. It's like Europe or something. Like, it's been gorgeous. It's been gorgeous.
From Malcolm X Park, Jimmy Alexander, WTOP News.
So obviously I moved from DC to New York like a week ago now, and I have no regrets. So happy. Love it so much so far. Everything. But of course, they open the fountain at Malcolm X Park literally the week after I leave. I'm like, oh, I wish I could have at least seen it. I lived within 2 blocks of Meridian Hill Park for literally 3 years, and I did not think that fountain would ever be working again. Like, it was just done for. It was not capable of working, you know, whatever. I used to walk in that park all the time with my dog, and it looks so beautiful. I'm so happy for you guys, but I'm also like having FOMO.
What's up, y'all? This is Judiciary Square, Washington, D.C., Northwest Washington, D.C. In about 5 hours, you're gonna have the vendors out here selling hot dogs, selling chips and things like that. It's a train station right here. I used to work in this building, and people are working. It's like business open up. I can recall just about 10 years ago, I used to work in that building. And when you come outside, you see homeless on the streets, you see crazies. I don't know if I should call them crazy, that's the right word, but people that wasn't quite natural. They were all over the place. You know, and it was so-called sanctuary cities. You go around in the alleys and things like that, you see tents, you see feces. I mean, it was just a little bit different. Then during the Biden administration, when you came downtown, all you saw was it was just quiet. It was almost like it was desert. There were no vendors. I don't know what the vendors did for a living. The bars, all the clubs were closed down. The office buildings were still here, but everybody was working from home. Police officers didn't have much to do because there was nobody downtown. Everything was closed. We all worked from home. We were laying in bed doing what we wanted to do. Trump came on the scene and said, everybody got to go back to work. They have to stimulate the economy. Everybody has to go back to work. When that happened, it's almost like you're watching the movies and it's on pause. People just like stationary, they can't move. And then all of a sudden they hit play and they stop moving again. That's how it was downtown. And in the afternoons, when you go to the train station, you see the National Guards. They're all over the place. They have their guns. You know, they're speaking to people. They're co-mingling with the people. And it feels like a capital city. Like the water fountains, they used to be shut down. Now they're running again with water. You know, the parks that were closed, all the parks that were closed, the parks are open again. They're being redone. Water is flowing again. See that? Water is flowing again. I think things just a little bit different. And the other party would have told you that we need money to fix the city. They always need money. Y'all notice that? Right before Joe Biden got out of office, they were saying that they needed money for the border. Trump was like, they wanted billions and billions of dollars for the border. It's like, you open the border up and let people in by the droves. You and the media told people that the border is secure. Kamala Harris supposedly went to the border and said it's secure. But right before you get out of office, you need some more billions of dollars for the border. Where is this money going? You just sent $300 billion of our tax dollars to the Ukraine. But you need more money. You always need more money. Always establish more programs. Always need more money because the crisis is what they depend on. They depend on your dependency. They depend on your instability. You create crisis, and they ask you for money to solve the crisis, and it's a repetitive thing. Now, Trump cleaned up the city of D.C. without asking taxpayers for anything. Think about that for a minute. He's trying to put up a new ballroom without asking taxpayers for anything. He got it through private donors. A lot of people feel to realize what this man is doing, whether you like him or not. You got to just look at it sometimes. Say, you know what, though? If it's benefiting the city, and I live in the city or work in the city, it benefits me. The media is not going to tell you these things. President Trump did not take a salary his first term. He's not taking a salary this term. I think presidents make over $400,000 a year. He's giving it to the veterans. Trump was a billionaire before he became president. He's doing things that presidents should do. And I think the problem that a lot of the powers that be and the people that came in before, like Barack Obama, Joe Biden, it's like they don't want him to achieve the things that they told you that they needed to achieve, they needed money to achieve, and he's doing it without asking the citizens for anything. I would like to see what would happen when President Trump come out and say that the citizens of the United States do not have to pay taxes. I would love to see the rebuttal from the other side. I would love it. Anyway, just thought I'd touch on that.